Yeah, me too. Me too. So we only have one person signed up for our short open mic session, and that's Ron Jaeger. So Ron, you want to come up and read for just about 4 or 5 minutes for us? Thanks a lot.
So the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. My first short story was written many years ago, 10,000 words. I wasn't expecting 10,000 words, but I learned a lesson in writing that short story. And many years later, I wrote my second short story, 400 words. This came about when I was a member of the Writers League of Texas. They had a contest of a piece no more than 400 words, and it had to have 3 words: turquoise, chandelier, and gospel. I really wasn't keen on doing what I thought was a gimmick, but I thought, well, let's try it. So this is the piece. The title is Touched by Turquoise, so I get one of the words out right in the title. If you were to see Sarah and me walking through Austin's Zilker Park, or standing in line at the Paramount Theater, or splitting a death by chocolate dessert at Katz's, you would likely say what everyone says about us. What does she see in him? This question has tormented so many casual observers, I feel obliged to answer it forthwith. You must understand, though, that I am tendering my explanation with some trepidation, for it could be construed as braggadocio. The first thing you will notice about Sarah is her stunning beauty. You cannot not look at her. She is resigned to all the stares, so she says. But she never resigned to suitors who, one after another, plied her with gifts to curry her favor. One jerk bought me a monstrous chandelier for my apartment, she exclaimed over dinner. By and by, Sarah discerned that outings with me always fit into a sane budget. I wasn't out to impress her, and that impressed her. I first met Sarah at a Cinco de Mayo street festival. Tents offering wares lined both sides of the street. In the walkway sluiced a thick blend of skin colors from 4 different cultures. Strolling the fringe of the press, I noticed a woman in profile holding a wooden mask from which had sprouted multicolored feathers. A wisp of whimsy flitted across her face, as if she was contemplating a purchase for the purpose of spicing up her kitchen, or perhaps her bathroom. She put the mask down and turned toward me to roam elsewhere. In that instant, I saw it. A medallion of cerulean turquoise suspended on a leather lanyard around her neck. She caught my glance. I winced. It appeared I was looking at her breasts. She eased my embarrassment with a smile that drowned out gospel music floating from a nearby green. A conversation opened up between us as if it were a component of the cosmic order. We chatted into sunset and beyond, and all the way to her car. Before I sauntered off in contemplation of her character purling with perspicacity, Sarah penned on her business card her home phone number. "Call me," she said as she handed me the card. "How tough is the competition?" "There is none." "Why?" "You are the first to see the necklace first," she said.
Well, thanks a lot, Ron. What a novel night. Thank you again so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. There's still more pizza, there's cookies, there's all kinds of good stuff to munch on, and please buy books. Thanks for coming. I hope to see you next month.